Good afternoon. I'm Dom.
I am Jamie.
And welcome back to the cutting room floor. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, send this to your friends that like this movie. And I know it's a lot of y'all old heads like us that probably like this movie. I'm gonna be honest, it's my first time watching it. You know, it's one of those ones that I should have seen probably when I was 6. It didn't. You know, but I've seen all the other ones like this: Labyrinth, Never Ending Story, and Dark Crystal, and
this
all
movie
those freaky ass movies
is kind of dark. So, like, I think kids might be freaked out.
Oh yeah, this is.
Especially
but in the 80s, though, in the 80s, all these movies were dark. Like the Never Ending Story is one of the most devastating scenes of all time.
Well, the Never Ending Story sucks because it ends.
Yeah,
so it's
a lie. Yeah, I was like, they lied to you.
You son of a bitch.
You're like, man, I thought I was watching this till I die.
Yeah, it should still be going on. As soon as the credits roll, I'm like, sue him.
Yep, sue him. Yep, need $1 million, you know. But today,
Wolfgang Peterson.
Let's tell them what we're talking about.
Yes,
today, we're talking about 1985?
Yes.
Return to Oz, directed by Walter Murch, who did a lot of other... He worked on a lot of other good shit.
Okay.
But he ain't directed a bunch of good shit.
So like was this like his first thing
I think
he directed?
This is his first thing he himself directed, but
That's
I know he worked. It's not bad at all. That's what I was like. But he was working on like projects similar to this with other people, so he got that. I'm sure he got.
It had a Henson kind of vibe.
Yes, that's what I was like. He was all that very Henson-y.
Yeah, and that's not a bad thing.
No, that's not it. Look, Henson owned the 80s.
Yeah,
you know? I mean, hell, think about Saturday Night.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, look where he, kind of got started, huh?
Well, he actually started like in the 50s.
Damn, he was old as shit.
And then, if you think about it, the late 60s is when they started Sesame Street, and then the Muppet Show started in the mid 70s. So by the time Saturday Night Live started, he was already a name. He was just, I think, trying to be more adult oriented with Saturday Night Live.
So is he the original king of puppeteering?
Yeah, I believe he would be.
Because he came before. Goodness gracious!
Well, that's how he made him talk.
I fucking stand this guy, bro. So he got big before Frank Oz, right?
Well, I think they
were in the same homies.
Time.
All right.
Yeah, because I think they always worked together.
Okay,
like they got Frank Oz is Frank Oz, and we know him because of
Jim Henson and vice versa.
And Jim Henson we know because Frank Oz was with him, and they were like. I assume at the beginning they were probably inseparable, right?
Yeah, because two dudes obsessed with puppets.
Yeah, and Bert and Ernie.
Yeah,
Right?
and how often do you find another dude who's obsessed with puppets?
Yeah, and is willing to I think they were like ride or die.
Yeah, they're like, bro, we have to live through these damn things. Because I mean, remember, like in Saturday Night, he's like, they're your fucking co-stars. Quit calling them puppets.
Yes,
they looked at these things as much more than something you just slide fist, as you would say.
It's a craft and an artistry. It is
absolutely,
it is.
But I still say the best puppeteering job of all time goes to Frank Oz for The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, of course.
I mean, he created one of the most iconic characters there. So, anyways, Return to Oz. Yeah, it does, like we were saying. This wasn't all just crazy.
Frank
Oz. Frank Oz. Sorry, Return to Oz. So, basically, we'll give you some stats real quick. Rotten Tomatoes, almost there at a 59%.
Really?
Almost fresh. One more.
Wow.
But IMDb crowd likes a little bit more, 6.8, pretty good, and Letterboxd seemed to like it too with a 3.4. So not bad scores there from the people's apps, even though. And I could easily see the critics watching this in 85 and being like, there is no fucking place like home, because this place seems terrible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to return to Oz.
Well, she didn't. She didn't know.
She didn't know.
Yeah, when she left it was incredible.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
the yellow brick road was like, bro, it looked like someone just took a jackhammer and just and then the bricks weren't even that yellow; they were like kind of a tan color.
Yeah,
that bothered me.
I guess faded.
That was it. Yeah, I guess that was a nitpick though.
Yeah,
shouldn't they be solid yellow? Like these bricks are just enriched with yellow.
But I think it's to show like
the desolate times.
Yeah, the degradation since even though. Like
it's sad.
It had been like 6 months since the tornado, because this is obviously a sequel to the 39 musical.
Yeah, mm-hmm. But which I'm glad this wasn't a musical.
Yeah, me too. But although the wheelies would have been fantastic. So So like, and in like a roller derby.
Yes,
they would have been.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. So
I did laugh at them.
So like, we don't know how long it's been since she's actually been there, because I feel like how she gets to Oz, even though the original film made it seem like it was all a dream, even though it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's because in the 30s, like fantasy films weren't that popular, so they had to kind of explain it away.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking it's like a wormhole type of thing. Like the tornado is kind of like a wormhole, because even though she and Professor Marvel in the 1939 one, like, were swooped up at the same time, he got there before her. So it's sort of like Caesar in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes.
Got it.
You know, he went through the black hole first, or whatever that was, and then Mark Wahlberg followed him, but Mark Wahlberg got there first.
Yeah.
So I think you never know the time variance.
You don't.
So we don't know. So I can see that as a nitpick, but we don't know how long of an expanse it was. For her, 6 months. For them, it could have been years.
Dude, it's got to be years.
Yeah,
there's no way this place goes to hell that fast.
Yeah.
6 months. I mean, if it does, God damn.
I don't know. The Gnome King, he's kind of everywhere.
He is everywhere.
Yeah.
He just puts his face wherever he wants it.
Yeah.
Which,
wait, what? Wait, huh?
That sounds bad.
We're good.
Oddly enough, although obviously he's the worst character, as a character, he is kind of great.
He is.
He's a good villain.
And it almost sounds like James Earl Jones' voice.
Yep.
And then it's like this other dude.
So
it's the doctor.
So of course, when I was thinking about the recast, I'm like, oh, James, I was like, motherfucker's dead.
No, but we can use his voice. But obviously,
we got to borrow it from Disney.
But then, they own the rights.
Disney. All right, so we're good.
Or obviously, the next logical choice would be Keith David.
So I had.
Right? I mean, honestly.
That's who I had.
Yeah. Like what other iconic voice
I was like,
can do that?
You need something deep, like, yeah. And then the only other one I thought of like John Goodman or something, if you wanted to go with a white guy. But
I don't think
Keith David was
they need more bass.
He got some bass.
He can, and he does, but I think Keith David...
Oh, he's got the
the gravitas. Yeah.
So
anyway,
Return to Oz.
Yes,
Fairuza Balk.
Her first film.
She was such an adorable child.
And you know what? She screams that 80s scream like
does.
Girls would.
She sure does.
And at certain points, her voice even kind of sounds like Judy Garland's did in the original.
She was great.
Yeah.
I'm like, and she grew out of the child star and, got a lot of good roles in the 90s and stuff. Especially in American History X with her shaved head.
Oh, yeah.
And she's wearing them big old combat boots with them swastika tattoos.
It's Almost Famous.
Oh, yeah, she is in that.
Yeah,
Always forget that. Her and Anna Paquin.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, Anna Paquin was young in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Water Boy. And of course, what we covered last year, The Craft.
Yes, that's
which is an absolute classic.
Yeah.
So,
and she was also, believe it or not, in probably one of the cheesiest films ever made in the 80s. I think it was a year after this, called The Worst Witch, based on a series of books.
Oh, God.
And it's about like a magic school that this girl goes to, and she's just, an awkward, bumbling witch.
And it's
Tim Curry has a cameo in it. But it's like peak Tim Curry, because it's like around the time of like Clue and Legend.
Clueless, yeah. I was like,
Clue and Legend and The Worst Witch. And he's like singing like Bowie.
The Worst Witch is the worst movie, huh?
Yeah, but it's like one of those classics that you kind of have to love because how bad it is.
But is it You Had to Be There movie?
If you watch it,
if I watch it now, am I going to be like, bro, what the fuck?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
but it's it's kind of like a fungus that would grow on you.
Okay.
And they've made like other adaptations of The Worst Witch since, and I think they're British. Even though this film is British, there's a few American actresses in it. Like Mrs. Garrett from The Facts of Life is in it, inexplicably, is like the headmaster.
The headmaster, yeah.
And the headmaster's twin sister. And Fairuza Balk is in it.
Yeah.
Even though everyone else is British.
Yeah. Well.
But it's worth it to see Tim Curry kind of like do an impression of Bowie singing a song about Halloween.
Well, you just think about like Rocky Horror, and you're like,
Timmy's
the man.
Yeah.
So Return to Oz. So basically, it's a direct sequel to The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, because it adapts 2 other books in the series.
Yeah, well, I didn't know all that. I ain't never read the books. I ain't seen Wizard of Oz since I was probably like 10. I do remember it though. So.
You know who you could have asked about this? One of the biggest Wizard of Oz fans out there.
Who, Cora?
Cora, yeah.
Oh, no,
I think she's read all the books and everything.
Well, I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm watching Return to Oz. And she's like, oh, I haven't seen that forever. I was like, yeah, go ahead and watch it. I was like, get it done.
Yeah.
But this movie starts out, Fairuza Balk is Dorothy, and Dorothy's can't sleep, and she's pissed.
She's looking at the stars, dreaming about this land.
Take me away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I need to get out of here, I say. I'm tired of being a farmer.
Yeah.
I'm tired of hanging out with Belina. Damn chicken.
Because it's not laying any eggs.
It's not laying no eggs.
No.
And then, of course, I deal with Aunt M.
And Uncle Henry.
And Uncle Henry, was it?
Yeah. Annie M and Uncle Henry.
And they, hey, I can't sleep, so they take me to get electroshock therapy,
Yay!
And they're like, just put these headphones on. We're going to put the Beatles on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa.
And they're like, wait, this is 1899.
1899. They ain't out yet. But,
like 1900, party over, oops, out of time.
Mm-hmm, yep, that's right.
We're going to party like it's 1899.
1899. Yes, sir. That's right. Great song. But they're like, put this on. We got some good elevator music for you while we just relax you. And right away, all right, I kind of skipped around. But so
no, it's all right because it goes pretty quick.
Yeah, it goes quick. Like, so basically, she can't sleep. And they're like, oh, we're going to take you to this place where they can help you. And they're like, we're keeping you overnight.
It's an asylum.
Yeah, and it looks like one.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
And that's kind of like the really creepy part of the
film. This whole movie's creepy. I was like, the whole damn thing is weird. Like, weird and like, not in a bad way. Like, that fantasy dark kind of...
Yeah.
Because this movie's, in my opinion, is dark. The Wizard of Oz is kind of dark at parts.
Yeah.
But this movie's overall tone to it was darker to me.
Yes.
Because all the characters are like shit broke down versions of like the ones from Oz.
They kind of are. Because the ones that aren't there. Yeah, you're right. It's the B team. Or the C team.
Return to Oz is the Thunderbolts. Okay.
I love Thunderbolts.
I do too.
Yeah.
Just like I like this film.
Yeah.
But they're the B team.
Yeah,
what I mean?
They're not the
This
Avengers.
is not Tony Stark.
Yeah.
This is not Thor. This is not
Avengers?
Steve. Yeah, this ain't Steve Rogers and Bruce Banner. This is fucking. This is all the dudes from the little Russian bitch. Her dad, David Harbour. Okay, it's David Harbour, Florence Pugh. All right, the red-haired dude from Everybody Wants Some. And some ethnic girl that I don't know. So that's who these people are to this. So for modern audiences, Return to Oz is Thunderbolts versus the Avengers would be the Wizard of Oz. So, but these motherfuckers kind of hard, bro. TikTok was hard.
TikTok
was one of my favorite. I was like, TikTok and Dorothy are probably my favorite characters.
Yeah,
I like the pumpkin. Belina's good. Her voice is
and Jack Pumpkinhead.
I was gonna say I like Jack Pumpkinhead too.
What about the
homies? The Gum's good. All the homies are cool. Like they're all in best characters. You know what I mean? The homies are cool. So she's like, oh no, I'm gonna get electrotherapy. I'm gonna be like Linda Blair in The Exorcist. So they're like, I'm sorry, and they're like, all right, and the little chick who works at the asylums, like, I'm gonna save you, and we got.
Oh yeah, that little girl.
Yeah, little girl.
Was she working there? Or was she another? I assume she was another.
She had to be a patient. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. She was a patient. Which essentially
there was like the Nurse Ratched woman.
Yeah, that's who she was for real. Yeah. She was Nurse Ratched.
We'll just call her Mombi because
Mombi, that was her name. Yeah, which I'm like, it's the same actress.
Yeah,
but like. She was switching heads. I was like a lot of head switching. I was like, we can't recast as long as she had a different damn face every time.
Yeah.
So they're like, we got to save you. And so they jump in the river and she thinks she dies.
Well, it's crazy because it's raining out.
Yeah, it's raining hard.
And the one girl falls into the river, is holding onto a branch. Dorothy's trying to save her. Mombi is coming. And she's like, I'd rather die.
I'd rather die than go back to that. Yeah, and
so
that's saying a lot
too.
Yeah, I'm like, well, fuck it, bro. I'm like, I ain't going back. You know what the consequences are going to be?
And then the other girl washes away, and Dorothy finds like it's almost like a cage or like a crib or something, or a playpen, like an old wooden playpen that was floating.
It was something from 1899, for sure.
And she works her way in, and then falls asleep,
wakes up with sunshine.
Wakes up with Bellina
talking to her with one of the most annoying voices ever. That woman's voice was annoying, so I casted someone with an annoying voice.
Really?
We'll talk about that when we get there.
I was thinking of someone who I think could be really funny, because Bellina's funny.
I picked someone who's funny. Yeah, it's a likable person. Their voice just annoys me. I actually love the person I picked.
Really?
I just hate listening to her talk. And
Is it Rosie Perez?
No. Her voice is annoying too.
Yeah.
But I do like Rosie Perez.
Shit, Rosie Perez.
Yeah.
That shirt that she wears, in Birds of Prey.
Yes.
Just in case anyone didn't know why I said that.
Rosie Perez was fine back in the day, like in fucking White Man Can't Jump.
Oh, yeah.
She was looking good. But anywho, so we wake up and we're kind of in Oz. Well, we are, but we're not like...
Yeah, it's on like this desert that like...
Yeah, and the sand turns you into sand. I'm like, oh, Anakin would hate it here. And he would. He hated it here.
He would, yeah.
And Bellina's like, bitch, we got to get up out of here. We got to get back to Kansas and see what's up. And Dorothy's kind of like, I don't know. This might be like Oz. And Bellina's like, I don't give a fuck where we got. We got to get up out of here.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, let's just take a walk around and see. And she's like, wait a minute. It's the sand. And she's like, what? And we realize it actually does do that.
Yeah.
Because we see some people turn to sand later.
Yeah.
And they just kind of start walking around. And
they're looking, they're
hungry.
These rocks that are in the sand.
Yeah, to walk around. And they're hungry.
Yeah, so they find the tree, the lunch pail tree.
The lunch pail tree. They look like water, the old school water hoses you pour out.
But that's actually what lunch pails used to look like.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because if you look at like the old artwork from the books, there was a lunch pail tree.
Never read them.
And there is, that's what they look like.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's really authentic.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck you putting in that? It was kind of small and thin, narrow.
Just a sandwich.
And
probably apples. You know what I mean? Like a snack.
One apple.
Because they kind of looked like the top looked almost like when you like slice an apple, right? It's what she kind of like put her hand into or took off to get the stuff out of.
Well, they stole.
Yeah, they did.
They stole the damn lunch.
And a rock saw
them.
Yep. Right? Isn't that what happened? The rock saw them.
Yes. It sounds fucking stupid when you say it out loud.
Yeah, but that's
a rock saw them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did. And like one thing I loved about this movie right away was the animation and the practical effects used in the rocks to make them talk.
Yeah, because it's kind of like claymation.
It's claymation, yeah. I was incredible. Like, it looks really cool. And for 85, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
I was like, whoever watched this back then was probably like, oh, it's pretty dope. And the rocks are gossiping.
Yes, they are.
And one of the rocks is like the main villain.
Yes,
because like you said, he can be everywhere.
Yeah, but you don't find that out till later.
Because I was just like,
because you just hear his voice.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, these are the two gossiping ass rocks.
Yeah, because you hear his voice and he's like, "This is CNN." Like, that might be. I don't know if it was James.
It's not. It's not. But
it sounded.
It did sound like him. That was the first person I thought of when I heard his voice. But yeah, he's they're basically like, "Oh, she stole. We got to get that chick." And they're like, "Wait a minute." She's got a chicken with her. Uh-oh. And they're like, oh, no, this is not good. We got to stop her because she has a fucking chicken, which we'll learn later.
Because it's Sunday and Chick-fil-A isn't open. Exactly. I think is actually the reason.
Yeah, that's definitely why.
Yeah.
But but we do find out later why. The chicken is a big deal. Yeah. Because without Bellina, nothing, you ain't winning.
Yeah, that's
true. You needed her to win. So,
yeah.
We going through Oz and we pull up to like the castle. What do they call it? There's a name for it.
I know it's like in the Emerald City.
Yeah, it's Emerald City. That's what they pull up. That's what I meant. They pull up to Emerald City.
Yeah.
So Emerald City, as we know, back in the day, is this beautiful green and
effervescent.
Like, it's like we get lost a lot of times with how spoiled we've been in such a short amount of time with how technology has gone. The way they got that to look back then, that's why that movie was so iconic, because there was just nothing like that at the time, you know.
And it was the second film, I think,
color
that MGM did in color, but it might have been the third with Gone with the Wind. So I think Gone with the Wind came out before that, but there was a movie the year before that MGM did in color,
which is crazy.
Yeah, so they were really showcased, and that's why the beginning, even though it was shot in black and white, the beginning and the end, they treated it so it's like more of a sepia tone because of the color and everything. So it's not black and white technically.
I mean, color is honestly the most important thing in an Oz story. Ruby red shoes, emerald green city, yellow brick road.
And see, that's why they changed the shoes. In the books, they're silver. But they changed them to ruby red because of the
showcase the color. Yeah, they're like, we gotta show them. We got tech here. Yeah, that y'all ain't fucking with.
And those were the actual shoes from the 39 movie.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
They had to pay money.
I was like, they kept them up really well. Yeah. And obviously, I'm sure they were in a glass case somewhere.
And Disney actually paid MGM a shit ton of money to use them.
Just to use them.
Yeah.
They don't even own them.
No, just to use them.
They're probably like, we want $500,000.
Yeah, back then.
Back then, that's fucking
now. Yeah,
yeah. I'm like, back then,
because that's 40 years.
That's a chunk of your budget. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, for a pair of fucking shoes.
Yeah. Well, that's why this 10-year-old probably isn't getting paid.
Yeah. There's a ball. She's like, I got $25 a day of lunch.
Whatever the union rate.
Yeah, they're like, what's the lowest we can legally pay this girl?
Well, look, you have a tree, just go eat.
Hey, lunch pail's right there.
Yeah,
but.
Ham sandwich.
Yeah, ham sammy. So you pull up to Emerald City and it's fucked up.
Yeah.
The Wheelers are taking over.
There's all these statues
around. Everybody's turned to stone. And she's like, I think everyone's turned to stone. Oh, look.
And you see the lion.
Yeah. She's like, oh, look, it's the lion. Oh, no. And her acting's way better than I'm making it sound. Yeah, I'm like, she's good. She's very good.
She's incredible.
She was very good. And she was so adorable. She grew up to look so scary, but she was so adorable. She's not that she's scary. It's those piercing blue eyes. Those are so blue.
Roles that made
her look. Yeah.
Those
eyes, her eyes are so blue. It's scary. Like, but she's not ugly or anything. Her eyes just. They stab you.
Like, without The Craft and American History X, would she be that scary?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's those roles are just kind of like, wow.
Yeah, The Craft.
Or The Craft too. Isn't she like, doesn't she have a cameo in that?
I think she actually does. I didn't watch it, but I think she does. I should watch it and quit bullshit.
I mean, you loved Carrie too, didn't you?
Oh, dude, that's the best legacy. That's like the best legacy sequel ever.
I know, because I know you love it. So it's kind of like Craft 2 might be.
That was like
I know Cora and Felicia watched it, so if you ask Cora about it, she could tell you.
Oh, I'll tell you this. That was one of the Carrie 2 was like one of the first ones I watched this spook season.
Really?
I just love it. I was like, you can't watch Sinners for the 1,000th time, so I watched something else, but. So they get there, everything's fucked up. The Wheelers are there, they're fucking people up, and the Wheelers are, let's just say they don't belong in 1899.
No, they don't. They look like a circus act.
Yes,
and I guess they're supposed to.
I guess
because they did have circuses back.
They did.
So because they have these like elongated arms,
they're real long, and they have tire hands. And
feet,
and they just roll around on fours.
Yeah,
and they're just weird. Like I'll try and remember to edit a picture of the Wheelers so people can see them.
Yeah,
because if you haven't seen the movie, which you shouldn't be listening to this if you haven't, but so I'm gonna assume you know what they look like already. But I'll still throw a picture up. But they're there and they're being jerks and they don't want to let these people in.
But see, that's what the graffiti said. Didn't it say like beware the Wheelers?
Beware the Wheelers, yeah. And they're like a gang. You know, they remind me of a gang from like the 60s or something. I don't know.
MS-13?
Yeah, MS-13.
They need to get them out. Or whatever that other gang that they made up.
All these made up gangs. I can't keep up.
I think it's like Chalupa.
I feel like these guys, if the Wheelers had hands and feet, they would carry switchblades. and they would wear leather jackets.
It would be kind of like West Side Story.
It would.
Yeah. They'd be like the Sharks or the Jets.
or like the Outsiders or something. Like Rumblefish or some shit. Yeah, it'd be something like that. But they're jerks. But I mean, they're kind of stupid.
Yeah.
So they get through them. They get inside, of course.
Yeah.
And the rock faces are like, oh no, they got past the Wheelers.
Oh yeah, because Dorothy found a key when she was back in Kansas.
That's right. We told her that was really important.
For Bellina's
egg that never came.
And she found this key and she's like, oh, it's a key from Oz. And she showed it to
Aunt Em. And she's like, bitch, just open some blocks.
Yeah, that's from the old house.
The old house, bitch.
Yeah. And that house blew away.
So, you know, this key is useless. She said, well, I'm going to hang on to it for safekeeping.
Yeah.
And
so they go into this area in the palace.
The palace,
in the Emerald City. And
which looks fantastic, by the way. One thing I'm not highlighting enough is how good they made this look for 85. Like, bro, the palace looks great. The inside of the set designs fantastic. The costuming with the human characters is really good. Like, there's a lot to like practical-wise in this film. Just throwing that out there.
Is this where she finds our buddy TikTok?
Yeah, she finds TikTok.
Yeah.
So TikTok's hidden in a room. So TikTok...
And he's not an app. And this character's been around
it's not an app.
Since the early 1900s. Late 1800s in the books.
In the books.
His name was TikTok.
Yep, TikTok, man. And like, we ain't talking about the Kesha song either.
Yeah.
Wow. So I don't wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy, though. Thank God.
Yeah, but do you feel like Mick Jagger? Because if so...
I feel like Mick Jagger some days.
If so, does that mean you have to wear adult diapers?
Man, you know...
Because he is like in his 80s.
Yeah, but if you watch The Long Walk, you'll appreciate adult diapers.
Okay.
Just saying.
Is it from like Walking Long?
Yeah, it's from Walking Long. Because you just watch that film, bro.
Okay.
Like, anywho, so we go in the room, right? And TikTok is dusty and he's been sitting there and he's been there a while.
He's a wind up like tin soldier.
Like from like one of those toys from way back in the day that a kid would have. You wind it up and I guess it would roll.
Yeah, it would kind of like
the
arms would go,
and the legs would go. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, stupid. So he's all dusty and shit, but they get him wound up, and he explains to...
He gets all wound up.
He does, literally. But he explains to Bellina and Dorothy that he's here to protect you. And the only reason he's fucked up is because I ain't get wound up.
Yeah, he's like the head of the army, the Emerald City Army.
And he ain't afraid of nobody. And he has no emotions. And he's quick to tell you that.
Yeah.
And I got some of his quotes that'll...
And he has a great, like... handlebar mustache.
Yeah, he got a handlebar mustache. He's like a bronze color.
Yeah.
He's very round.
And he's kind of beat up. He's kind of like tarnished. And like, it looks like he's wearing like a hat, helmet.
Some kind of helmet.
And it's like bent where the rivets are and stuff. It's like you were talking about the details.
Yeah, that's what like the details are good. And like he went through war. That's what I was like, they did a fabulous job with these fucking practical effects with these fake characters and the way, like, dude, the way the palace looks, like, when you get to Mombi's, like, lair, that shit is crazy. Like, but, so we get Tin Man, TikTok, which is essentially he's supposed to be the Tin Man.
Yeah,
right?
he's, and he is in the books, but yeah, I think he did because all the original characters, like, leveled up.
They level up, yeah. So he's basically, like, a little a Tin Man kind of. And TikTok is funny. He's very blunt to the point. He's very quick to let you know he doesn't have human emotions. But he's like, hey, I'm here for you, and you're gonna need me to get out of here.
Here's a picture of him from the books.
Wow. They did a really great job. Wow.
Yeah, see what I mean?
Holy shit.
Like the film is incredible.
Yeah, that's great. So they start moving and they're going through, and we meet Princess Mombi. It's Mombi, right? Mamba.
Mamba. Oh no! It is Mombi.
Mombi.
Yeah. It is
Princess Mombi.
Yep.
Who is? I thought she was pretty at first until she took her head off and then switched it, and then I was like, oh, I like your other head better.
Yeah, he keeps like there was some promise made. I guess it was the Gnome King, right? Don't they say like that if she did something, she would have all these heads to keep switching between. So yeah, she
collects them.
Yeah, she's like a young blonde at first.
Yeah, I was like, okay, and then you quickly realize, oh, she's gonna be a problem because she is because TikTok tells her like, yo, Princess Mommy's the one who did this shit to me to begin with, so she's already gonna be a problem, but. You see her, she's dressed, her costuming is fantastic. Her room or her lair, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah.
And the crazy part is you don't see any cameras.
None of it. And eyes the same eyes wide shut.
Yeah. I was just going to say.
You the same eyes wide shut. Yeah. I know that works your nerves.
It does.
And I watched The Craft and now I can't unsee that reflection scene.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit,
Isn't that
really
terrible?
is wrong as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, and they just let that ride.
But this dude in Return to Oz somehow filmed in this mirrored palace,
dude,
and you don't see shit.
He must have had them tucked away in the corners of the ceiling or something.
But this is 85. Everything was huge. I don't know how he did
Innovations.
Yeah. I don't know how he did
that DP just knew what he was doing.
Yeah, that's true. The DP is more important than we realize.
It's funny. I was watching Garden State, Zach Braff last night. Fantastic for starters. Natalie Portman.
Oh, yeah.
God, I love that woman. And I was like, there was some shots in there, like, although it's not a movie you think about visually, there was some really good shots in there when they're on their adventure and it's raining and stuff.
Yeah.
That I was like, everyone's going to give Zach Braff credit for this film because he directed it. And I'm guessing it's loosely based on him a little bit.
Yeah, I think he wrote it.
Yeah, he wrote it. I'm guessing it's loosely based on him. I'm like, the DP is getting some really good shots in here. And I'm like, the DP is basically the director without being named that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if he don't shoot it right, it's not going to.
Co-director.
Yeah, I'm like, if it's not shot right, it ain't. If you don't capture the vision, you don't capture the vision.
Well, Del Toro was talking about the same thing with Frankenstein.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah. That cinematography is fucking A1.
Yeah.
Man. So
yeah.
You need that. You need that. That DP got to be good. There's a reason there's the best cinematography award.
And that scene in Garden State where he's wearing that shirt that looks like the wallpaper.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude.
I was like, this is such a good shot. I was like, this is such a good shot.
And yeah, it's just incredible. Zach Braff, dude. Have you watched Scrubs?
I've seen episodes, but I've never watched it.
Incredible.
Yeah, he's good. And he's directed some good. Yeah, they had good chemistry. And they're still buddies, I guess. Yeah. They hey, he's fuck Florence Pugh. Can't hate on him.
That's right. They did it for
a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because he directed a couple movies with her. The one, I guess Morgan Freeman's kind of his guy. He's directed a few movies with him in it.
Yeah.
But I was really impressed with Garden State. I was like,
was that the first time you've seen it?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
I had never fucking seen it.
It's been like almost
2004, years. Bro. Yeah.
I was like, 21 years.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is bad. I was like, I should not just for
great soundtrack and everything.
I was like, the soundtrack at the end, bro. The
Peter Skarsgård is in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah, he's so good too.
Yeah.
There was, I was very impressed. I'm gonna be honest. I gave it 5 stars on Letterboxd. I did.
Dude, I really did. I can see why. I haven't seen it in probably 20 years.
Bro, if you watch it now, it lives in the world of like Igby Goes Down or shit.
So kind of like a Burr Steers vibe.
Yeah, there was another movie I was thinking about earlier when I was thinking about it. Fuck.
Is it from what I remember,
Squid and the Whale.
Oh, okay. So it's like early Noah Baumbach and
yes.
Like trying to ape Wes at the time.
Yes.
Okay.
It had a mumblecore vibe to it.
Yeah.
But it had a heart and a soul to it too that I think a lot of these other Lost in Your 20s movies lacked. Because this movie has a fucking positive, happy ending. And if it didn't end like that, I would have gave it 0 stars. Because I'm like, God, spoiler alert, if you ain't heard Garden State, skip ahead like 10 seconds. If he would have left Natalie Portman in the end, I'd be like, I'm done. She was a fucking angel in that movie. Anywho, back to Oz.
Wait, just really quick. See, every episode of Scrubs is like that. It has a heart to it. In spite of all the humor and the goofiness, there's always some like lesson about humanity in every episode. That's what made that show great. And this film was came out like after probably the third season.
Yeah, I was like, it was like right in the middle.
So he's like learning more of his craft probably from just being on that show and how they do it. Anyway, sorry.
For sure.
Enough praise for Zach Braff.
Yeah, the man.
Yeah.
So, but anywho, so we dealing with this princess, right? And she's all like, "Oh yeah, let me show you around. I'm so pretty and nice." And she's like, "Oh, well, you're not ugly, but you're not that pretty, but you're pretty enough to be one of my heads." And it's like,
so I'm gonna lock you in the tower.
Yeah, it's like, so I'm gonna lock you in here for a while, and then when you get old enough, we'll just and I'll worry you from time to time. And she's like, "Bitch, what?"
Yeah, huh?
And, I was like, when she started saying, I was like, okay. I was like, but it makes sense. It's like his head's all over, and the head's like winked and like looked. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So we're like, we got to get out of here. We got to escape this bitch. So of course, a chase ensues, and she gets away with with TikTok and Belina. And Belina's basically like, listen, we gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. This shit is terrible. Yeah. And Dorothy's kind of like, well, I think people need our help here. She wanted to find the old homies.
Yeah, she did, because the Scarecrow was supposed to be the king of Oz.
She's like, well, there's got to be a way. If they're turned to stone, there's got to be a way to unstone them.
Yeah, Dorothy. I realized watching this film, because it's based on these older books, Dorothy's like the original superhero.
She is.
She's like the original action heroine too. So like, she's like, I know I'm 10 or 11 years old, but fuck that noise. We got to do this shit. You
got to get the work done.
Yeah. And she's like Ellen Ripley at like 10 years old.
10, yeah. She's like, I got this.
She's like, get away from her, you bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to, yeah, it's crazy.
Love that.
It's crazy though. Like when you watch it and you realize like these books were written before Nancy Drew, before Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Before any superhero. Before even John Carter of Mars.
Yeah, which is nuts. Because that's 1901.
John Carter?
Yeah. 1912.
Yeah.
1912. I was like, 1912. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that from our John Carter lesson.
Yeah.
So Dorothy's she's a straight G, and which is why you can see why all these characters that end up coming along later, they blindly follow her.
Yeah, because she's the leader, and she has a reputation already in Oz.
Mm-hmm.
Because you kind of learn that. Yeah. Because even the Gnome King, the rock dude, he's like, oh shit, it's Dorothy. Yeah. When he finds out it's Dorothy, he's like shitting out Pebble.
Yeah. He was like, we got issue here, feller. Yeah, he was pissed. So, but TikTok shows us his skills. He beats up a lot of wheelers.
Oh yeah, with the lunch pails.
With the lunch pails, yep. And they're still salty. Like them stealing the lunch was a problem through the whole film.
It was.
They bring it up a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, why are they that mad?
You're right, because that's why later on the Gnome King is like,
dude, that was his main like.
So you feel that if somebody steals something, they should give it back.
That was his like justification. For some reason,
it didn't,
I was like,
it didn't connect. That's why he's asking her, and she's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, really? That's what you think? You fucking thief.
Yo, I'm like, stealing them lunch was an issue, bro. Yeah, I was like, they brought this shit up like 5 different times. I was like, okay, stole some lunch, big whoop. I'm like, actually, they're going to use that as an excuse to be assholes.
Yes, and that makes sense, because, like, I'm not any worse than you then.
Yeah.
Because of what you did.
You're a thief. Yeah. You stole from us. You stole from starving wheelers. Yeah. But,
how are they going to eat? They just.
Right. Right. How do you smack it down and then you just. I don't know. I guess. I ain't trying to. Whatever. But.
Yeah, logistics, who cares?
Yep. So. Then we end up running into our good buddy Jack.
Jack Pumpkinhead.
Yeah. So I'm guessing was either inspired Ichabod Crane.
Well, Ichabod Crane, that story came out before
his eyes. So I'm guessing Ichabod Crane inspired this character.
Oh, like the Headless Horseman? Yeah, maybe, because I'm sure they probably used to make scarecrows with Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
Especially in the autumn.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's like an overlap of just colloquial kind of traditions.
Well, you absolutely can tell Tim Burton and
Tim Burton definitely.
He was watching this for sure when he wrote Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, and he's the only person that could direct this.
Yeah. That was who I picked.
I know. I mean, I hate to.
I was like, he's the only motherfucker.
Yeah,
I was like,
actually
there's no one else right now who can make this movie.
And even if they only do everything like with like, is Henry Selick still around? The guy who directed Nightmare Before Christmas and James and Giant Peach.
I don't know if he's still working, but I would think he's still alive.
He does. You know, he did all of Tim Burton's stop motion animation. He would be perfect for like. If they would make most of this stop motion, and mix it kind of like they did with James and Giant Peach.
Yeah, that's
my God, that'd be incredible.
Like,
but anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, when I was like, there's no one else.
Because who can make Jack Pumpkinhead look like that other than? And believe it or not, at the time, even though I think it was the same year that Pee-wee's Big Adventure came out, Tim Burton did work for Disney as an animator for a little while.
Yeah, I knew he did do that.
Yeah, so who knows? He might have actually had something to do with the design.
Maybe he did, because I'm like, well, this pumpkin reminds me of Jack Skellington.
It does.
I was like, Jack Skellington.
And there was something like really innocent about Jack.
I loved him. He was,
because he was like, can I call
you mom? Even though it's not real, can I just call you? And of course, I immediately thought of PTA, Boogie Nights, Roller Girl, and
Dirk.
And not Dirk, Roller Girl, and Julianne Moore's character. Fucking sexy ass. Why the fuck can't I think of that woman's Amber Waves. So Amber Waves and Roller Girl are doing cocaine, talking about going to pottery class, and Roller Girl's like, "Can I call you mom? I know it's not real, but I'm gonna call you mom." And you just say cool. You say yes, all right? And she's like, yeah.
Do you think PTA is a fan of Return to Oz?
Yes.
That would be crazy.
I mean, PTA would have been like, 13 when that came out.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't have been watching that. But back then, we ain't getting this up much shit. Like, that was what was out, you know? So I'm sure he saw it. So, it just
was either that or Toxic Avenger. I'm going to go see Return to Oz.
I'm going to go see Return to Oz. But I feel like if you're like 15, 16-year-old guy, you and the homies probably would have picked Toxic Avenger.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But in hindsight, you're like, that was a bad choice. Yeah. But so we run into him, and he's a slave, and we got to rescue him, which we do with ease because we're the best.
Yeah.
And he immediately takes to us. And we're running through, and him and TikTok have the funniest relationship.
They do.
Because TikTok thinks this guy's effing just the biggest idiot ever.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, you are the sweetest guy. God, you are fucking stupid. Like, that's pretty much what he says to him the whole movie.
Yes.
And he's like, he tries to tell him something. He's like, I knew that before you. Like, he's like, you're an idiot. And it's just funny. And I'm like, I don't get why, but everyone here has grown to love each other. Because at first, Belina was kind of on TikTok, grows to love him. First, TikTok and Belina were kind of on the pumpkin, they grow to love him. Yeah. And then we like create this.
Yeah, because they get this idea of how to escape.
We gotta escape.
Because Dorothy has to get that key.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this like mounted head on the wall.
Yeah.
It's like a moose
head.
But it's like kind of green.
It's green, but it's a moose head.
So it's a gump.
He's the gump.
And I think they got it from the forest.
So it was a
forest
gump. I literally thought of that.
and they put these like fainting couches together.
Yeah, they made a sleigh essentially.
Yeah, with these branches as like wings, and they
rope,
and they
look like rope from like a curtain.
Like those thick ropes,
velvet curtains. Yeah, there's like, so it's a MacGyver ass.
It is. It is. And they enchant the thing to actually be alive.
And he talks and shit. It's another character with a bassy ass voice.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's got some.
He's kind of a cool character.
He is cool. Because he immediately takes. He's like, hey, what's up, team? They're like, hey, we're flying out of here. And he's like, let's do it.
And he's like,
I
didn't know I could fly.
We got to turn. He's like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't fucking turn. We just gonna die.
Yeah.
But they do escape on the Gump. And it's cool because, this is kind of the band now. It's
my Gump. My lovely
lady.
No, he's not a lady.
I guess he's not a lady.
Yeah.
Right? We don't know what he got though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We have no idea.
Honestly,
especially in this day and age.
They could have put his head on the princess
Mommy's body and we never know.
Yeah.
Gender neutral, I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
But we get out of here, and it's a pretty cool flying scene. And yet again, I was just impressed with what was able to be done at this time period. Because I'm like, this movie probably cost, what, $20 million?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm like,
because back then that's a ton of money.
That's a ton of money, but
because remember, like Batman in '89 at like
that was what, like 40?
39 or 40 was like one of the most expensive,
which is insane because that's like standard now. $40 million. It's like, that was a cheap movie.
Now that's like
that's a drama. Yeah, that's a drama with no effects.
Yeah, it's like what the
like the budget on it.
It is. Oh my god! Oh, that's what it grossed. Oh, 28 million.
All right, so I was kind of close. I said 20. Yeah, but what did it gross?
It actually grossed
50, 60,
11.1 million in the U.S.
What about domestically?
I don't know. Hold on. It was originally 20, and it later rose to 28 during production.
Damn.
So let's see here. Wow, that's sad, man.
Domestic had to be. I hope it at least made its money back domestic. It's crazy if it didn't.
It didn't. If it only made 11.1.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it can't all be winners. This is one of those movies.
Terrible.
But see, this is one of those movies that as a studio, you're happy to have because it is a classic. You know what I mean? This is one like, hey, Disney, you own this film. I can't find. It says, however, it performed well outside of the U.S. and has since acquired a cult following from fans of Oz books regarding it as the most faithful.
Yeah.
But it did get a Best Visual Effects Oscar nom, too.
That's awesome.
So I'm sure it made its money back with the worldwide
gross. It looks like the cumulative box office, it looks like it's all the same. So I don't know if it was only released here.
No way. It says it was out. They had it outside the US.
Weird. Hold on.
That's just weird we can't find the budget. But anywho.
Yeah.
So now we gotta go and stop the Gnome King. And he's a dick. But he can take many shapes and forms.
Yeah, all it says is that.
Yeah, dude, I know. I saw that. It's terrible.
That is awful.
Yeah, but that's. I'm gonna guess it made around. I'm gonna guess it grossed about 40 total.
Maybe, but yeah, with all the promotion and stuff.
Yeah, it ain't make much. Yeah, maybe it broke even at most. I don't know. But
wow.
So we get to the Gnome King and he's a dick, and we got to stop him though. But he's afraid of chickens. Yeah. And so we got to hide Bellina.
Oh yeah, well Bellina was hiding in Jack's
head. Yeah,
in the pumpkin.
But they think, but the stupid his assistant was like, oh, it's all of them except the chicken, so you're good.
Yeah.
And they didn't realize that Bellina was with him the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, because Bellina got in Jack's head, which I guess for safety or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when they were flying.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, because the thing falls apart when they're flying.
Because
whoever tied it did a shit.
Yeah, the rope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Velvet ropes.
Yeah.
So Bellina's like, she's chilling in there and she's smart. She's not clucking, not saying nothing.
Yeah.
And so I think deep down, Bellina had to know she was the key.
She must have, because she
heard the chatter.
Yeah.
Everyone was afraid of the weakest thing here. Yeah. So it's like, okay.
Which is weird. Yeah, you're right.
I'm like, you are typically a meal eaten millions of times a day.
Yeah, because think about it when in the very beginning, when they found the lunch pail tree, and Dorothy's like, oh, a ham sandwich. And Bellina's like, well, at least it's not fried chicken.
Yep.
Bellina.
That's funny as shit. I was oddly laughing through this film, too. It was. Bellina is funny. I was like, Bellina's funny and TikTok's funny.
Yeah.
But so they're like, all right, cool. So the Gnome King's like, oh, yeah, come on in. Let's talk business. And they're like, cool. He's like this rock statue guy now. Like some kind of like Greek rock god.
Yeah.
And he's sitting on his big throne. And he's like, yeah, I'll run shit around here. And
so wait, I got to say, Mombi with her regular head and the Rock King are the doctor and the
nurse at from the asylum. Yeah. And they're working together here too.
Yeah.
But the Gnome King is like kind of using this bitch, and she don't really know about it. So she's like, well, I need an army so I can stop them. And he's like, bitch, it's one little girl and some inanimate objects. What is you saying to me?
And he has the ruby slippers.
Yep, he got the ruby slippers. But they realize things that they. Oh no, I'm jumping ahead. Anyway, so I'll get there. So they're he's like basically like, listen, let's talk and chill. All right, let's have some cupcakes and some tea or whatever it was. What was it, like hot cement in the cups or something?
I think it was something.
It was like hot cement, and I think the cupcakes were limestone and vanilla or something.
Yes,
it was it was some.
It was something he would
eat. Yeah, but she said they were good. She was like, it's good, and so. They're eating these snacks, and he's just trying to get their guard down, of course. And the whole thing is he's like, all right, well, I'm going to kill all you guys, and I'm going to even kill Mombi when she gets here because she's an idiot. So,
because she has like the wheelers, they're like she's on a sled, and they're the like sled dogs.
They're Rudolph and
the reindeer
and all the motherfuckers. So she pulls up. She's useless. She's basically a non-factor at this point. The Gnome King, though, he's an asshole. Yeah. And he starts getting meaner and meaner as things go on. And he starts, doing what villains do. He starts beating up everybody and everyone's scared and all this crap.
He just wants to get his rocks off.
He does wants to get his rocks off.
That's all he wants to do.
Then they realize at some point, I forgot to mention this, they realize at some point that the stone people can be freed through the emeralds.
Well, they realize, I think that isn't this so? Something happens where she sees the Scarecrow.
Yeah, she's the Scarecrow.
Like, oh my God, Scarecrow, and then he disappears.
And then he disappears.
And the Gnome King is like, look, I guess there's like a room full of all sorts of just shit from Emerald City.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you can figure out what I changed these people into, they can be set free.
That's right. Yeah. And he changed them into the emeralds, right?
Yeah, because like I think like the Gump is in there first.
Yeah.
TikTok, Jack.
Yeah, because she's got to save all of them now.
Yeah. Because they get 3 guesses. Mm-hmm. As to what they are, and like obviously they fail, and then TikTok pretends to wind down.
Yeah, but he's still wound up.
Yeah, so she needs to go in there to help him, and then he's like, "I have an idea. If you see what I turn into when I guess wrong, you'll be able to figure this shit out."
Uh-huh.
And look, TikTok is...
He was smart.
He was.
Yeah, he's a fucking robot. I hope so. He's an early android. I mean, if she's Ellen Ripley, he's fucking Bishop. Yeah. I was like, I don't know. Bishop was an... wait. Bishop was a cool one. Yeah, he's the one from Aliens. That's right. Yeah, we want Bishop. He's the asshole where he's got milk coming all out of him.
Yeah.
Ugh, what?
The one who's in like Alien Romulus.
Yeah. So
Bishop is Lance Henriksen.
He's cool, from Terminator.
Who ironically was in the movie Pumpkinhead.
Oh, he is. Yeah. And he's in Near Dark. Great vampire movie. He was just in the James Cameron, Catherine Bigelow tree.
Yeah, he was.
Which I just watched her new movie, House of Dynamite.
Oh, my.
Trash. But my girl's in it, Becky Ferguson, and my boy Idris Elba's in it. So, but not enough. Anyway, that has nothing to do with nothing. But anyway, that's who they are. And so she smartens up. She saves all the little fuckers. And he's like, oh, shit. It don't matter. I'm going to kill all y'all anyway. Oh, what you didn't know, though, is I got Belina on deck.
Oh, yeah.
And what does she shit an egg down his throat?
Well, no, she finally lays an egg.
She lays an egg.
Because she's freaked the fuck out. Yeah. And she lays an egg, and he's like, ah.
But doesn't he swallow it or something?
Yeah, because he's going to eat them all.
Yeah, he's going to eat them all. And she lays it down. Yeah, and he's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
He freaks the fuck.
He does. He
freaks out. The least scary thing here is the scariest thing.
Yeah.
And once that egg, he's like, oh, no. That egg goes down and pretty much destroys him.
Yeah.
And I know it's weird, but it's like an egg killed the villain.
Yeah.
A fucking egg.
Yeah. I guess the yolk was on him.
The yolk was on him. Yep. And he had egg on his face. So.
But the shell.
Well,
man,
he was in shell shock.
He was.
But
exactly.
Excellent. But so anyway, all right, we're done here, guys. The dude, Gnome King, he's done. He's done for, and we defeat.
And his like whatever underground lair kind of like caves in on itself. And then Dorothy sees the sparkly of the slippers.
Yep. And she's like, "Oh, let me get those." So she gets the magic boys and does the famous.
Yeah. And they go back.
And we go back
to the Emerald City.
The Emerald City's perfect.
Yeah.
Back to glory days.
And
everybody's there. Yep. The homies are there.
And then she sees this girl that she thought she saw earlier in the mirrors. It was like, pull me out of the goddamn mirror.
Out the mirror. Ain't it the bitch who saved her?
It is. Yeah. So she ended up saving her after she saved Dorothy originally.
So this was the one thing I was confused on. So what? They're supposed to be her in an alternate universe?
Well, I think it's a thing where like, so it's almost like Oz is an alternate universe, and there's like doppelgangers.
I'm you here.
Yeah.
So it was like, Dorothy, you were in your right world, but actually Homegirl was in the wrong world.
Maybe, yeah. Like she was probably banished there because she was in that mirror room. She was in
the mirror room. So it's like you had to stay in asylum.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to not be in asylum, but I'm supposed to be in Kansas, and you supposed to be in Oz.
Yeah.
Which you being here is probably really fucking shit up there.
Yeah.
So now that we got you back here, we pull you through, things will be okay. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's an 80s movie.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm assuming, like I said, since Cora read the book, she might actually know more of the backstory.
You know what I'm about to ask her?
Yeah,
shit. Where is she at when you need her?
Yeah,
I know where she's at. She's at bingo now, or about to go. But
it's bingo. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, dude, it's cool. I was like, I'm gonna go skateboard. So we get out of this. And we have a party. Everybody partying. That's one of the best scenes.
It's like the end of Star Wars.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, bro. Yeah. It is absolutely the end of Star Wars.
Yeah, because they're standing up.
The whole way it's framed. Actually, I don't know how the fuck I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's 100%
like every the first three movies. The end of it. Well, not at the end
not
of
Empire. Yeah, but Return and New Hope for sure. Especially New Hope. It really looks like that the whole way it's framed. So it's like, you did it. You're the best. You can have whatever you want.
And they find out that the girl in the mirror and the girl that saved her in the asylum is Princess Ozma of Oz. And it was her key. It's her ruby red slippers.
Shoes, yep.
So like
she's like, bitch, you got all my shit.
Yeah.
What you think? I don't want your chicken.
Yeah.
You better have something cool to give me.
But Belina wanted to stay.
She definitely did. Well, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. And if she stays, if like some other rock being tries to take over again,
you're the key, is literally the most important person.
Yeah, she's the most
powerful being in Oz. Yeah, a chicken. We need to clone this so we need more of them. We gotta reproduce. We gotta
get a rooster in here.
Yeah, like we can't. Belina will die at some point, right?
Belina literally needs cock.
She needs cock. For real. She needs it. She craves it. She needs it. Girls that crave cock. Girls that crave cunt. Men alone. The KOI connection. But chill. But I mean, and then so Frieza Balk or Dorothy, sorry, she goes back to Kansas.
Yeah.
And it's kind of whack, bro. I was like, I need to go back to Oz. But basically, she goes back, and Homegirl's like, oh, well, you can kind of come visit whenever.
Oh, yeah. I'll keep an eye on
you, even though I'm going to be having fun chilling with the homies, and you're going to be chilling with Aunt Em and Uncle Henry or whatever.
And she's like, wait, I didn't think this happened so fast. I got to say
right? She was like, I thought I was going to chill a couple weeks, do some things.
Yeah.
I ain't did no. She's like, I've been here for like 2 days. I ain't did no blow.
Yeah, I saved everybody.
Right? She's like, y'all ain't gave me nothing to drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't fucking save the world. I expect wines, whiskey, ready to go.
Baby oil,
freak offs. Yeah. She said, did you call Diddy?
Yeah.
Shit. I know he's available.
Yeah.
But he'll be available soon. He's going to be out way before you know it. But,
anything to distract.
Yeah, of course. But, so that's the film, basically.
Yeah.
It ends on a high note. Oz
is saved.
Dorothy
goes back to Kansas, but sees in the mirror that Ozma is
she's her. I mean, she's kind of you in a weird way.
Yeah, yeah.
She's you, but unfortunately, you're in America.
Yeah.
Sorry for you. Yeah. But because you ain't in Oz, and Oz is a place to be. Yeah. Especially, like I said, they did such a good job of making this look as grand as they did for 85. I feel like it was easily a good 10 years ahead of its time. Visually, visually for sure.
It's probably 40 years ahead of its time, story-wise.
Story-wise, for sure.
I don't think people appreciated it until recently.
Absolutely.
And it's a Halloween movie.
It's a Halloween movie. I'm like, it definitely is a Halloween movie. So I was fucking with it. I had fun with it. You know, is it the best movie ever? No, but I watched way worse recently. But this is
it might be one of the best Oz movies.
It's definitely, for sure. It's definitely a great Oz. They made a lot of them now, man. Huh?
And if you look at like the way the characters look compared to like the original art, like W.W. Denslow was the original artist of the books, and then this other guy took over. Like the characters look just like they stepped off the page.
They did.
Even the Cowardly Lion looks the same.
Yeah.
And the Tin Man, that's how he's supposed to look.
He looked great.
Yeah.
But, like, is Wicked the best Oz movie?
We'll see in a couple weeks.
As a series?
Yeah, as a series.
But as of right now, is Wicked one the best one?
Believe it or not, as far as, like world building, maybe, because we're learning a lot more about, like, the almost, like, prehistory. But a lot of the stuff is probably CGI. It's not the same as seeing like all the practical stuff that they did.
But we got like some like extremely high level actors in that.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, my guy Bowen Yang.
Yo, Bowen Yang, Erivo,
the world's sexiest man alive,
Goldblum.
Yes, Jeff Goldblum. What's his name? Jonathan, whatever his name is. He was like people's sexiest man alive.
The gay dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, cool. I mean, whatever.
Wicked might be, but as far as authenticity, it's probably Return to Oz.
It might be Return, yeah. I mean, Wicked's fucking fantastic.
Oh, it is, yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I think, but they're based on books that, like, L. Frank Baum didn't write.
Yeah.
So if you're going for authenticity, you're going to be like, okay, Return to Oz, or if there's still copies of the silent films that Baum made in like the early 1900s and 19-teens, and even the 1925 version that I think Larry Seaman, he was a silent film comedian. He made a film in 1925 of The Wizard of Oz also.
There's so many.
Yeah.
It's insane.
But like those are probably authentic because L. Frank Baum would have been around and involved in them.
Yeah, which that helps.
But like without him, I think Return to Oz would be the most authentic Oz experience from the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one for the goth kids for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially because Frieza Balk.
Yeah, I'm like, you got the goth queen before you even realize she was it.
Yeah, like after 95, it's probably like, oh shit, Oz is
man, they knew. Yeah, they knew.
Like,
wow. All right, let's get into these categories. MVP. I want Frieza Balk.
You know what? Yes.
Yeah, she's the only human, really.
And whoever did the production design.
Yeah. All the behind the scenes guys, costuming, production design, the DP, all of them, they all get a nod too. But the big one is Frieza Balk.
Oh yeah, because she carried.
You had a kid, and you working with fake shit.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, that's tough.
And it's your first thing you start.
Yeah, it's nuts. Peak season. Walter Murch.
Yeah, the director,
It's gotta be. You don't know. You can't name me one other Walter Murch movie.
I can't.
So there you go. He wins there.
Apparently Deep Roy was the Tin Man.
Deep Roy?
Yeah, the guy who was the Oompa Loompas and Tim Burton.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Deep Roy.
Yeah.
His name's Deep?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's the way he likes to go.
Hey now.
Yeah. I'm in on the gridiron. Yep. All right, best quotes. Go home, Toto.
Oh, yeah.
It did kind of piss me off. That was one of my nitpicks. I kind of wish Toto was in this.
Well, I think...
Like, this dog had enough. He still got PTSD from
and also, it would have taken the focus away from Belina.
You are right. You are right. Yeah, Belina does.
Because she still has an animal companion.
You're
She's
right.
not Toto.
You're right. Yeah. Toto don't talk.
Well, Toto was still doing albums at that time.
That is true.
Yeah.
You know, Africa.
Doing it,
All right. Now we have a means to control these excess currents. They're talking about them, trying to shock this little girl's head. What did your aunt tell you? Do as I'm told, then lay down.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, God damn.
But then Dorothy had a good point. She's like, I didn't fall off the I want to say carriage, but the whole way here. And the woman, and then that's when that woman asked her.
She's I thought hens could only cluck and cackle. Look, Belina, it's a lunch pail tree.
Yeah. Huh?
Your Majesty, she has returned to Oz. Oh. This is how I got to Oz the first time. Looks like a rough trip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they find the house.
They found the house.
Yeah.
There isn't a chicken in there with you. Isn't there a chicken in there with you? That's what it was.
Yeah.
Why weren't you turned to stone like everybody else? Because I'm not alive. Thank goodness. I was like, yo, TikTok was fucking funny.
And that actually makes sense. Yeah. Only living stuff can turn to stone.
Yep.
So where are the other guards, I wonder? Or is he the only one?
Maybe they're destroyed?
Oh, they could have been, yeah.
Maybe he's the only one stayed intact because he was the leader. So they're like, we'll keep this one just in case.
Yeah.
I'm only a machine, so I can't be sorry or happy, no matter what happens. I was like, yo,
that's
I love that. Yeah. I was like, I need to take this guy's approach to life.
He's Gary from the new Superman movie.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
You will be rather attractive one day. I was sorry, bitch.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, dear. My action has run down.
Poor TikTok.
Yep, poor TikTok. If this is Oz, Dorothy, I'd rather take my chances back in Kansas. Will you please check my head for signs of spoiling?
Is that Jack? Yeah. Yes. Good old Jack.
Best line. May I call you Mom, even if it isn't so?
Yeah. And the way he delivers that line.
He does.
It's like so sad.
Mm-hmm. I was like, that was good delivery.
Yeah.
Did you understand that, TikTok? I understand it better than you do. That's what I was like. He was roasting him the whole time. I wasn't alive. Then how am I supposed to remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, when they're doing trying to get the gump.
Yeah, he's like, shit, I don't know. What am I anyway? You're just a thing. I wasn't made to take turns. If I had a stomach, I know I'd be sick.
That was the gump, right?
Yeah. Why are all of you standing on your heads when his fucking head's turned upside down? You have so much. That is not the point. I should have quit when I was ahead.
Yes.
So dumb. I was like, that was funny. Oh, this is what it was. It's limestone pie and hot melted silver.
Yes.
That's what it is. What I think is all that matters. I was like, all right, got it. Always valued my lifelessness. We're a long way from Kansas, Dorothy. Yeah, you got reminded of that for sure. He has many excellent qualities, but thinking just isn't one of them. I'm like, he roasted him the whole fucking, from the time they met till it ends, he was roasting him. My ruby slippers. No, my ruby slippers. There's no place like home. Classic line.
Yeah.
Throw that in. Dorothy Gale, you're all that's left. It's green.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm tired of games. I'm tired of all of you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Once they figure it out.
Yeah.
She gets the Scarecrow back first.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're the best friends that anyone has ever had, but I've got to go back. Mom, my real mom.
Yeah, Ozma.
Because it was Ozma.
Yeah,
and then it made total sense. I was like, oh, because she is kind of like her from a parallel universe.
Yeah,
makes sense why he felt that to her. Got it.
Yeah,
and that was the last line I had.
Yeah, no, those are all good.
Yeah, I was like, I think I got all the good ones.
Yeah, because a lot of them are like whatever the fuck Belina's saying, like almost under her breath.
Yeah, she's a lot of snide shit.
Yeah, because as much as like TikTok is roasting Jack. Like Belina's roasting everybody.
Oh yeah,
the whole
she's coming out.
She's
so
roasting.
You guys are, yeah. R words. Let's age the best. I had set designs.
Yeah.
The spirit of the original, and the practical effects.
Yeah, and even the acting.
And the acting, the voice acting and the real acting.
Yeah, because the voice actors. If they're not on set and they're doing like they're recording,
they're in a booth. I'm like, hey, you gotta. I'd have to watch it a few times to know like what energy to bring and stuff.
Yes,
I mean, I guess you get directed there too. Whatever. What's aged the worst? I had not having Toto on this journey.
Well,
he doesn't talk.
I don't know if he was in the books.
Oh,
that they're adapting because they're adapting like Ozma of Oz and another book in this.
Well, he was in the fucking movie.
He was. He was.
So this is a sequel to the movie.
And I think he was in the book that movie was based on as well. But I don't know if he was in this book. Or the
he might not have been. I don't know. I just wanted to see him. I was just kind of shocked they didn't take him with. What did you have for Age of the Worst? Anything?
Honestly, this is like the first time I watched it was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so believe it or not, I think I put it on for Cora when she was young, and I dozed off.
Yeah,
I was like, So this is the first time I saw it the whole way through, and then I watched it again earlier just to kind of refresh because I think it was like a week or so ago. Felicia and I watched it, and Felicia loved it.
I'm sure she did. This has got her name written all over it.
And like, I don't think anything really aged poorly other than like electroshock therapy.
Yeah, that too. That too.
As
absolutely.
Yeah, electroshock therapy.
Yeah, that's the number one thing.
Yep. And electroshock therapy.
Man, if you were kind of nutty back in the day, you were just fucked.
And look, we got to say, Piper Laurie plays Annie M.
Annie M.
Piper Laurie from The Hustler.
Which is crazy.
And
love
like
that film.
a ton of other things, but like.
And that's like 20 years later.
Yeah, 25 years later. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's 1960.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a great film, though.
So it's kind of wild. Like, holy shit, that's,
nuts.
Where's Fast Eddie when you need him?
Bro, real shit. Or where's my man Minnesota Fats?
Yes, yeah.
Most rewatchable scenes. I have when they try and extract the dreams and she escapes.
Yeah.
When they get to Emerald City and get chased by the Wheelers. When TikTok fights the Wheelers. When they meet Princess Mombi. When they meet Jack. When they escape on the Gump. When they fall out of the sky.
Yes.
That's a funny scene.
Yes.
When they eat with the Gnome King and that whole thing. When she gets all the homies back.
Yeah.
When they poison the gnome with the egg.
That's probably the best scene.
The animation. Like the animation's incredible. Yeah. I had the party, the farewell party.
Yeah.
The Star Wars moment.
Yeah, because that's when you get to see everybody.
Everyone, I was like
all the original characters and
just all the weird, all the weird shit.
And what's really important about that party is TikTok is all shined up.
He's shiny. He looks
his
good.
thing is straightened up.
Him. Yep.
Everything. He's sparkly.
Yep. It was a very Star Wars ending. Now that you say it. Oh my god.
Because he's kind of like R2.
He is. He's R2.
And like C-3PO mix, but he's more like R2.
He's more R2 personality wise because
he's just like
he's like fuck you, and R2 is very much a get the fuck out of my way kind of guy, which I love.
Yeah.
That was what I have. I mean, you could do the final scene, but whatever.
So did the Wizard of Oz influence Star Wars? I mean, like maybe
the original. Yeah. I mean, maybe.
Yeah. In a way. Because all these people get together to go on a journey to defeat
the wicked witch, which is Vader, essentially. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, Star Wars is a combination of a fucking bunch of shit.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, you know.
But I mean, just like kind of, if you go like the basic story.
Yeah, you could. Yep. It's a war story. I mean, I compare the wars to a lot of shit, dude, you know. But Star Wars was either influenced by or influenced everything. It's like this crazy middle benchmark.
Yeah.
That like films were doing things and then Star Wars happened. Then it kind of changed the way films are doing.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, you can argue with me or not, but Jaws and Star Wars changed the way people made movies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Spielberg and Lucas.
Yeah. They changed the way, like, they are kind of responsible for the modern blockbusters.
Yeah. They did blockbusters, and Coppola with the Godfather movies changed, like, dramas and made, like, show that these like tough, gritty movies can be super mainstream. Yeah. You know? So yeah. Oh yeah, and Scorsese.
Yeah.
All those guys that were like,
they went to school together and shit. Yeah.
Students of Jerry Lewis. Yeah, which is crazy to think about.
They all were connected, which is weird.
Yeah.
Nuts, man. What a time to be alive for those guys.
Yeah.
All right, best characters: Dorothy, Bellina, TikTok, Jack, and the Gump.
Yeah.
And in a weird way, the Gnome King, because he's just well done. Yeah,
he was incredible.
You gotta just respect the villainry.
How they mixed like the claymation and the live action stuff, especially the way his makeup was when he actually had it.
The way his mouth moved and the way his eyes, like they gave him such expression through the Rock. It was great.
And they carried that into the dude that played him.
Yep.
And you're right.
So I mean, he's not. In the context of the story, he sucks. But as far as like, if you're just talking about what makes this movie good, he's a part of it.
Yeah, he is.
Worst characters: Mombi, the Wheelers, the Gnome King.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other rocks. Dude.
Yeah. All the rocks. Yeah. They're dicks. Nitpicks, I didn't have any.
Well, you did say about the Yellow Brick Road.
The Yellow Brick Road was my only one.
But like
you said, that's just me being. I just want to see some shiny yellow bricks. That's just me being a fucker.
And I know in the books, I think there was a yellow and a red brick road. Because if you look at the original movie, they kind of spiral out from each other.
I do feel like you're right. Yeah. I'll just have to hit Cora and ask her.
Yeah, she's the
give me the crash test on the crash course on
crash test.
Yeah, I think I'm a dummy. Yeah, crash course on the eyes,
right? Once there was. Do you remember that song, Crash Test Dummies? Yes. Terrible.
I know you were banging it back in the day.
Oh, that was the best album of all
course.
Naturally.
All right, recasting couch.
All right, we're just doing voices.
We're just doing voices because I can't find a 10-year-old to replace Frieza Ball.
Yeah, and how can you?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be their first thing too.
Yeah, so you'd have to find someone. So it's just fine. All right, Bellina, who do you have?
Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon from the
Weird Barbie.
Weird Barbie. Yes, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I went with Fran Drescher.
Oh my God. But see, that's not her real voice.
It's not, but I'm going to make her pull out the nanny.
Yeah.
But I love Fran Drescher.
I know.
Her voice drives me crazy, but I mean, you look at her long enough, you start to forget what it sounds like.
Yeah, because remember, she was Bobby Fleckman in Spinal Tap.
Oh,
yeah. And she was in Saturday Night Fever.
She is. She is in Saturday. Yeah, she's been around. She still looks good, man. I watch The Nanny all the time, bro.
Wow.
Oh my God, her outfits, she was a baddie. But all right, honestly, we probably should go with who you said. It's probably better for today.
Yeah.
So we'll go with her. TikTok.
I had a hard time because I'm thinking it should be like a British to have that kind of.
You're right. I went with someone's totally wrong.
So probably like a Colin Firth.
Colin Firth, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Absolutely. Someone who you can get behind and
Michael Caine or somebody like that.
Yeah.
Colin Firth probably be a little bit better just because he's a little bit younger.
Yeah.
Name your classic British guy, any of them. If you want to go even younger, go Benedict.
My God, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, maybe Benedict.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, let's go Benedict.
His voice, he could really,
I originally, TikTok had a deep voice, so I went with someone American, but I think you're totally right. we should definitely go with a classic British gentleman. But I had Dave Bautista.
You know what? If
he could do a British accent, he would be great.
Honestly, because it's only because of TikTok's mustache that makes me think he's more like British type.
He's definitely supposed to be a fucking classic Brit gentleman.
Yeah, like they call him beef eaters.
Yeah,
that's sort of his thing.
Yeah, that's his vibe for sure.
Or even Mark Strong.
Oh, I love Mark.
Yeah, he has a good voice.
He has a good voice, and he's British, right?
Yeah.
So his voice is a little deeper.
Yeah.
If you want to go with someone, because he was kind of like
Yeah,
he's masculine, like type. Yeah. So I like that Mark Strong, and he's good too.
Yeah.
I like him. Jack.
God, I had a tough time, man.
I went with the little bitch boy. I went with Tom Holland.
You're always doing Tom Holland.
For this, no, we've been steering away from him pretty good for a while.
That's true,
literally, every time I think of him, like, nope, you can't use him.
But you know what? His voice would work.
For Jack, it'll work.
Because he does have that young, like his
think
Peter
about,
Parker voice.
I was literally just about to say, think about Peter talking to Tony as he's dying, bro.
Yes.
That's exactly what I thought of. So, yeah.
Fine.
All right, Tommy. All right, I got one.
Wow.
The Gump.
Would it be weird to say Tom Hanks?
No, actually. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I went with someone a little bassier.
Okay.
I went with your boy Groot, Vin Diesel.
Oh my God, you're right. Vin Diesel would be great because he was the Iron Giant.
He is the Iron Giant. He can do that kind of dopey, weird, bassy voice.
Yeah.
So
fine. Vin Diesel.
Cool. All right, I got two. You got two, and we both kind of agreed that no King should be Keith David, which is who I had. So perfect, and we both had Burton for director.
Yeah, because he's the only one that could make it. And do even the claymation kind of stuff. Do it well.
He's good with that. I think. Yeah, we split, and that's pretty good.
Yeah,
this
good.
This would be a good film.
Yeah,
this would be a great film, especially fucking. I think Vin Diesel will be real good as.
You're right. He would be great.
He would be good
because I like him better as a voice.
Way better. Oh yeah. I'm like, don't get me wrong. I love Dom Toretto, but that's the only live action movie and Pitch Black. He's good in Pitch Black too. But outside of them two. And you be hating on Saving Private Ryan, but he gave a good performance. Now
I love when he gets killed.
Chill. I don't care what you say. He balled in it.
Reminds me of my niece.
That's right.
It's like, what are you, Rambo? Like,
yes.
What the fuck?
Yes, he is.
Put some more pressure on it.
Chill.
Sergeant Horvath. Put some more pressure on it. Yeah. God damn. Anyway.
Unanswerable questions. I only have one. Does Dorothy ever go back to Oz?
That's a good question. Mm-hmm. Someone can answer that for you.
Yep, I'll ask her.
Yeah.
Yep,
but that is a good question.
I always forget these are books.
Yeah. There's like 14 of them.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I'll never read them, but that's cool.
And the intention was for Disney to make more films, adapting more books. I feel like
these just cost too much money.
I think because it made no money.
Yeah, I'm like, it costs too much.
Although they did make Oz the Great and Powerful.
They did with James Franco.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw that. I actually liked it.
Yeah, Michelle Williams. Mm-hmm.
I love me some Michelle Williams. Yeah.
My God, Ashton Kutcher's wife, Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
Rachel
Weisz. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that's what I was like. That's what I was like. I remember liking that movie a lot.
And who directed that movie?
Who did direct that?
The same guy that directed Army of Darkness.
Oh, your boy Sammy.
Sam Raimi.
Listen, I love Sammy. Just not Army of Darkness. I was like, dude, come on. Spider-Man 1 through 3? Beast.
Yeah.
Like, bro, Sam Raimi's got
Sam
Raimi's got a nice, he's enjoyed a nice career. He kind of reminds me of a higher profile John Carpenter.
Yeah, he kind of is.
He's directed all kinds of stuff. He's had his big hits. His big hits are obviously bigger than John Carpenter's big hits. He did hero movies and stuff, but he's just always been chill and always been true to himself.
Believe it or not, Sam Raimi pioneered the new wave of hero.
He really did. Oh, fuck yeah.
He and Bryan Singer are I guess
with X-Men and then with Spider-Man.
And Stephen Norrington did the first Blade.
Oh yeah. That's 98?
Yeah, 98. Yeah. So Blade. It never really stopped from the 90s because 97 was Batman and Robin, and that's when that's like the funeral pyre. Yeah. But Stephen Norrington was working on Blade probably when Batman and Robin came
Hell
out,
yeah.
and he's like, "Well, we're still going to do
Still
it.
gonna do it.
It's more of a horror movie."
Yeah, it is more of a horror movie, and
but because of that, it ignited
you needed
the
Blade.
rebirth.
Yeah, so you needed Blade. Blade reminded people these types of movies can work. So you don't get Deadpool without a Blade or Logan or any of these hardcore hero films.
Yeah,
people had to be reminded. You know what? Blade was actually great.
Yeah,
and we have more money and technology now.
And like superhero isn't necessarily a genre, even though it kind of is.
It is.
But like you can have a genre film in that genre.
In the genre, yes.
Yeah. So like Blade is like a superhero horror movie, you know, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Kind of like Spawn and shit.
Yeah, Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn. Look, I know people don't like it, but I grew up with. I was like, when it came out,
I read the comic when it first came out because it was like these guys split from Marvel and did their own characters that pretty much ripped off what they were doing at Marvel anyway. But like Todd McFarlane doing Spawn, man, it was like it was wild because it's kind of like a mix of this other comic Faust and The Crow, where like the dude dies, comes back and kind of gets revenge,
fucking with people.
Yeah. Although Faust is like the guy's working for the devil and like killing people. They actually made a really low budget foreign film of it before.
Might be good.
Starring Jeffrey Combs, who was like, I think he was in Reanimator.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway,
prop you want from the film?
TikTok.
That's a good prop. Is he a prop?
He is.
I know he's fake, but it's like I feel like he has a soul.
I want that. Look, I'll just wind him.
Wind his ass. That's a good prop.
Yeah.
I went with the red shoes.
Oh yeah,
I know it's cheesy,
but no,
they look so great.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, they still look so good because that's crazy finding out
they're the originals. Yeah, almost like so. It's what like 46 years later,
easily. Yeah. It's a lifetime. So
yeah.
All right, score it, buddy.
Believe it or not, I'm giving it a solid A.
I'm gonna give it an 86%.
Wow,
solid B to B, low B plus area.
What did you give it on Letterboxd?
3.5
out of
5.
Okay,
so I gave it a 3.5 out of 5.
Wow,
I enjoyed the film, had a good time with it.
Yeah,
it's definitely one I'll throw on again for 80s adventure night.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna do that. So. Guys, watch Return to Oz if you ain't seen it in 15, 20, 30 years. Because anybody watching is probably, I remember that movie.
Yeah.
So put it on. Run down memory lane.
Because it's been around for the past 4 decades.
Long time.
Yeah.
Before I was born.
Yeah.
So what do we...
I've been wanting to do the Toxic Avenger.
That's right. That's right.
Want to do
Weekend Toxic.
It's the Peter Dinklage version.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Okay.
We're not doing the original.
No.
I'm not doing the original.
We may reference it.
Yeah, we'll cross reference.
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
But I ain't doing it.
Is that okay?
That is totally fine because I want to see that one.
And then
even though the original, I didn't love it. I did like his blind girlfriend a lot.
Yeah, because
she was just fucking innocent and funny.
Yeah, she was so weird.
She's just dancing, doesn't know what she's looking at.
Yeah, there's a chick with a bikini with her. Yeah. Like, what? So I was thinking after that, do you want to do? I don't know if we ever did this, but I've been wanting to watch it again. Doctor Strangelove.
We've never done it.
I just showed you my emoji I made of Doctor Strangelove.
Classic film,
but
sure.
I found, I guess there was a stage play of it where Steve Coogan played all the Peter Sellers parts.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Doctor Strange. So Toxic Avenger and then Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strangelove.
Got it.
All right.
Great.
Cool.
Great lineup. I love Doctor Strangelove. Dimitri.
Yeah.
All right, guys. He said Dimitri. No, don't hang up.
Peter Sellers is incredible.
Yeah, incredible.
One of Kubrick's.
Dude, that's probably his funniest movie. Maybe.
I think it is.
Yeah, he really never made anything that funny ever again.
No.
At least not that intentionally funny.
Yes, yeah.
But because fucking
even George C. Scott's incredible.
I was like, George C. Scott chewing that gum.
Yeah, chewing the gum, man.
Great, bro.
Oh my God. Turgensen. I forget. General Buck Turgensen.
Buck Turgensen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
Great film. All right, guys. I'm Dom.
I'm Jamie.
It's Cutting Room Floor.